regarding this kind of truth, and it is also paining because when we, the people of Africa, are suffering, and yet our resources, minerals, has become the assets of the foreign countries. What Mr. President Ramaphosa is saying is the reality, and that's why you see many Africans are supporting military leaders. Africans are not supporting military coup, but are supporting military leaders because civilian leaders have been failed to protect our resources. Just imagine Mr. President is speaking like this, that our minerals in Africa has become the assets of other people. What about we, the citizens? What can we do as citizens? That's why you see sometimes these military leaders decided to take power. And I remember when the late President John Paul Magufuli of Tanzania came to power in 2015 in Tanzania, he decided to stop the export of sand from Tanzania to other continent, because he said at that time that these are kind of exploitation. But the problem that we have, when the president who are good came in, we are not ready to support him or her. We see currently the people of Niger, the people of Burkina Faso, the people of Guinea, Mali, under the leadership of military leaders, started to say, no, these resources must be stayed here at the continent. And yet we use the same organization, African organization, to sabotage, to say these are not true, these are not good, these are not democratic. And yet today Mr. President is speaking that our resources has become the assets of others. So what is better? To have democratic, that our resources have been taken away, and to have military leaders that are protecting our resources? Which is better? To become democratic when we are poor, or to have military leaders who are protecting our resources? It is better. That's why you see many young people in those countries are celebrating these leaders. It doesn't mean that the young people of Africa are celebrating coups. No. The people of Africa are tired of being told that Africa is rich, and yet those richness is not owned by Africans. And I remember last year I created one of my videos talking about this issue, that, you know, Africa, we have resources, we are so rich in terms of our natural resources, but these natural resources are not owned by us. And recently I created the videos showing that in the places where there are minerals, resources, and other raw materials, are those places that foreign military bases have been established. So Africa, we are just here in the country, but we own nothing. So as Africans, I think the time has come to see how we can come together. And the problem that we have, always we are talking about a unity of Africa, united Africa, but we are not ready to unite. We are saboting each other. We are betraying each other. We are not ready to unite. We are just talking about unity. It's almost 60 years since we are talking about unity, but we have failed to come together. And yet we come with a small thing we call these regionals. That is not enough, brothers and sisters. We need to unite as Africans. We need to come together. Just imagine the Europeans in 1884 to 1885. They come together, they sit together and decide to divide this continent. Almost 100 and something years ago, Africa till today we are not united. So, brothers and sisters, I have decided to share this because you must understand the reality.